Alright, let's talk about LSOF. LSOF stands for List Open Files. Really powerful command. There are a ton of options. We're barely going to scratch the surface on this one, but very handy to know about and be able to utilize later on. What this allows you to do is investigate open files, or really, if you think of it, if you reference back to our proc discussion, open file descriptors. So actually I want to be in my VM for this. There we go. So this is a CentOS box. This is just a VM. So without any options or arguments, LSOF is going to show you everything. Every open file on your system. Okay, this is a lot. You can filter down though, which is good for us. So let's take a look at network connections. Here are network connections on this box. I can filter this down further with some additional stuff if I'm only interested in TCP. These guys, this resolving numbers to services, I'm not necessarily a fan of. If you like that, feel free to leave it. Capital P and lowercase n says don't resolve host names, don't resolve ports. That's all that is. So if we had an additional process over here, alright, so I guess we'll go with the Python 2 version. There we go. So let's go, and we should see Python run by epi port 8000. Okay. Well, what if we didn't know anything else about that process? We could use LSOF to get some more information. So 6518 is the process ID PID of our Python web server. This will give us some more information. And let's add those two. Quite obviously was executed with Python. We can see the current working directory for this process is home epi, and just that a lot of Python stuff was loaded and then listening on 8000. So if we wanted to see what else is going on in home epi, we could see all of the open files, basically all of the processes that are accessing home epi at this point. There's quite a few. One of which is probably this parent shell, this shell's parent. So if we check out 5034, there we go, home epi as the current working directory, and it's a bash shell. So you can use this to gather some additional information. Something else, if we were just interested in what a user is doing, what open file handles a user has, you can tac u epi. If we wanted to check out, so there's the plus d and the plus lowercase d. This is just recursive and non-recursive for checking out a directory. So we could see, I think capital is recursive, I believe. What open file handles, or what processes are accessing resources in temp. You can really use this to drill down pretty nicely. I think that's all I really wanted to hit on. We could do another example. you go. And then we could just LSOF SD etc. So what's reading config files? We have this less process 6717. Root is the person that has that open, and they have etc password open. Really useful for malware triage, checking out what processes are doing. We can check out a little bit further into 6717. And also let's check out the Python process. Or we did that already. Disregard. That's LSOF. Very useful. There are a lot of things going on with LSOF though. I mean, this man page is just massive. Tons of options. There you go. LSOF.